Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, which means it's Friday Eve. Welcome to the crazy show known as my life. That is part of being your own boss. Sometimes you don't know what day it is, okay? If I didn't have certain meetings on certain days, I would never know what day it is. And let's be real, even though I do have meetings on those days, half the time I still don't know what day it is, okay? So we're just going to go with it. And yeah, tomorrow is Friday. So it is Friday Eve. I don't know why I've always called it that. I've never called it Friday. It's always been Friday. And I think it all stems from when I used to work a 9 to, well, let's be real, it was like a 7 to 5 job. So as you guys hop on, say hello. If you're catching me on the replay on Facebook or Instagram, put hashtag grateful, because I am so grateful for each and every one of you. And if you are live, say hello. And if your actual name is not in your user handle on TikTok and Instagram, go ahead and drop it in the comments so I can give you guys full name shout outs. Also, if you are on TikTok, double tap the screen, follow me, and I will follow you when I get off. Hello. If you are on Instagram, follow me, and I will follow you when I get off, or at some point tonight or in the morning. And if you are on Facebook, go ahead, tap on my face, and then you'll see 3 dots, and it will say follow, and then hit see first so you don't miss my lives. And at the same time, if you guys want to go ahead and share this out, and comment the word shared. My hair is a hot mess. I am sorry. Hello. If you want to go ahead and share this out and then hop over to Facebook and comment the word shared, I will enter you into my giveaway. I'm going to mix up some ketones and some electrolytes before we really get going, because your girl has another kidney infection. If you guys have ever had kidney stones or kidney infections, drop the word kidney in the comments. But I'm having extra electrolytes because I don't know who else needs to hear this, but if you get dehydrated, not good for your kidneys. Okay, I mean, it's not good for anybody regardless, but it can be one of the worst things for your kidneys if you get dehydrated. And let's be real, okay? It's something like between 70 and 75% of the world is chronically dehydrated. So I don't want that to happen to you, okay? I don't want that to happen to you, and then you'll end up like me and be a hot mess. So that's why I take my Mitoplex, which is advanced electrolytes. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry, this was an important message that just came through, and I can't really miss it. Okay. So, and if you are new to following me, go ahead and drop the new in the comments. If you have been following me for more than 3 months, drop OG in the comments, because, hi, welcome to... I just threw that in my garbage, but it didn't make it in the garbage, okay? Welcome to the show known as My Crazy Life, aka my shit show. All right? And I am just mixing these up, and then I'm going to take my electrolytes separately, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Welcome. Make sure you go ahead, double tap the screen, and follow me, and I will do my best to follow you either tonight or tomorrow morning. I actually have a very busy night for having a kidney infection. Not quite sure what's going on with that. So, these are advanced electrolytes, okay? You guys, this is not like the stuff you can get at Walmart or CVS or even Amazon, okay? These are scientifically formulated and doctor approved. They are sugar free. But what I do is I take a sip of whatever I'm drinking, put these in my mouth, and then swallow both together, instead of mixing everything together. So hold on. And it's that simple. It's that simple, okay? You guys, I think sometimes we overcomplicate our lives, and that brings me into exactly what I wanted to say. Why is my phone? I have two phones right now, and this one is being a butthead. So the statement I heard that kind of just made my mouth like, I went totally silent because it's not just a statement, it's the explanation behind it. So just bear with me, okay? You can have everything you want in life, just not at the same time. Okay? And this is so true if you really sit back and think about it, right? You want to be making, I don't know, say $100,000 a month. Awesome. Okay, if you have a side hustle, awesome. Or which can be your main hustle, if you know what I mean. But then you don't have time to sit there and watch Netflix or Hulu or whatever, the new Dahmer documentary, which I really want to watch. But I am running my tail off with my business right now because I have some massive, massive goals. And same thing, like, okay, I want a clean, sparkling clean house, but I want to spend time with my kids. Okay. When they were younger, I could have them help me. But now they're teens and young adults and they don't even live with me. So I can't really have them help me right now, right? So you can't always have everything at once, but you can break it up. So I can clean my house and then spend the time with them, or vice versa. Or I can really hustle in my business and then I don't want to say take a few days off because I never really take time off. I am always working because I have huge goals for mine and my husband's future. Okay. My goal is to be making at least $50,000 a month and buy a boatload of land and build a log cabin, and bring him home. And when I say bring him home, he works construction, he works his tail off, and he just does not get a break. And let's be real, as someone very rudely reminded me on Instagram today, that I am not young anymore, and he's even older than me. Okay. So, and that's the other thing. You know, you may want all this interaction and followers on your social media, but guess what? That also comes with a price. You have to give up, like, filtering them out. Like, I did a reel today, and you know the song or the sound, and then you say, my mom said blank, 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 if it's okay with your mom. Well, I did that one, and someone said, well, isn't your mom dead at your age? I was like, whoa. First of all, no. And even if she was, that is just rude, you know? But that's the kind of criticism, and I'll be honest, haters pay my bills. I do not block haters. I will block perverts. Okay? Haters make me money because the more they engage, the more they comment, the more whatever it may be, the more interaction I'm getting, the more my social media is getting pushed out, right? So And I don't know if everyone knows that. Like, that's kind of how social media works. The more comments, the more interaction on your posts, your videos, your whatever, the more your stuff gets pushed out. So the other thing I did want to mention to you guys is, I know I drink my ketones and I tell you guys they help you lose fat. And it is true. I have proof. I have pictures. I have so many different pictures. I actually have to pull them out of my bookshelves. But I will tell you, it's at the same time, they are amazing and they are magic, but there's no such thing as a magic pill. You still have to work on eating healthier and cleaner. You just don't have to be as strict as you would if you were eating a keto diet. So, and one last thing about this quote, you can have everything you want, just not at the same time. A lot of us, including myself, okay, have a scarcity mindset around money. You guys, money is just an exchange of energy if you really think about it. It's printed on with a printer, just like I just printed this. Okay, maybe it's not printed just like that, but it comes out of a printer. They can make more. This world has enough money to go around. You just have to go get it. So, with that being said, I am going to hop off of here. I hope everyone has an amazing Friday Eve, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Bye.